Hey everybody, G4 Video 5 here, and welcome back to another live stream. Today we have some more Pokemon LeafGreen action to go through. And we'll be making quite a bit of progress, I'd imagine, from what we will be accomplishing here on stream. So first things first, I want to talk about where I left off last time, where we're here in Celadon City. And at the end of the last stream, we had this Snorlax that was blocking the path, and so I ended up catching it, and it had a nice, sassy nature. Ooh, welcome, Ninezard. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Gaz. Ooh, 2-for-1 action right here on the YouTube chat. Oh, three in a row. Oh my gosh. This is probably like the most amount of viewers I've gotten at once at the same time. Very nice splurge of viewers. I love to see it. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. Yes, and I hope you're enjoying the GTA 4 with some car mods. Very nice. But alright. So, yeah, I was in the middle of my summary, actually, which I think most people miss out on. So, at the end of the previous stream, yeah, we left off before the Snorlax that was sleeping here. So I ended up catching it. It was a nice sassy nature. Yes, Mr. Big Snatch, of course. And then we also... oh gosh, don't tell me my voice is already attacking me. To be fair, during the week, I was using my voice a decent amount, I'd say. I'm already being attacked. Oh my gosh. I really should look into some kind of techniques for warming up my voice or something, because I'm not in my 20s anymore. But anyway, in this house here, I ended up cutting down the tree back there and getting Fly, which has been very nice to use. I put that on my Pidgeots. Ooh, crash testing with the swing set glitch. Very nice. Okay. Well, this seems like a fun little project then. But anyway, yeah, so we got Fly. I didn't battle these people quite yet. Oh, should I have battled these two with my party? Oh my goodness. Well, we'll battle them anyway. Okay, yeah, we're fine. For the most part. Maybe Eric shouldn't be out there. But, yeah, I trained up some Pokemon as well. We'll put the Ninetales to sleep. Trained up all my Pokemon. Gave them some, like, pseudo-EV training and stuff behind the scenes. I caught a lot of Pokemon, so we're currently at 48 Pokemon for the Pokedex. And I also picked up some items here and there. I love how Rapidash used Ember, but it wasn't on Venusaur. I guess it's pretty par for the course. But, yeah, I mean, I was kind of worried about potentially whiting out this battle, so I was like, wait, do I have my Meowths on me? But no, I got my team all set up, thankfully. Because before this, I left off just training up some of the Pokemon I've caught. Like Predators I've caught, like by Chris Hansen. In his podcast that is just him reading the wiki, basically. But anyway, yeah, I was just mostly training up Pokemon that I had caught to build up my Pokedex. And it worked out pretty well. I made a lot of progress that way. Damn, $3,200. Oh, that's right, I should point this out too. In between the streams, I also got some really cool items. I apologize, there's like this noise outside. Constant hum. So I'm not sure how long that'll persist. But I got the amulet coin because I believe that was the 40 Pokedex requirement. So I just threw that on Wigglytuff right now. I got 2 leftovers. So the first leftovers went to Eric because I think that would be amazing for it. We still have the black glasses on Banana, the Gyarados. We have the Quick Claw on Sandslash, and Ninetales has the Charcoal. And then to round out the team, I still have a Meowth on me. But I think in more serious situations, like in the Elite Four, I would probably replace the amulet coin with the second leftovers that you get, because there's this really cool thing where if you stand at the exact spot where you caught or battled the Snorlax, which I guess would be more so the exact spot that they were located on, you can use the item finder, and then you'll end up picking up a leftovers. That's just, like, kind of buried in the ground, basically. But alright. I suppose now we can continue forward. Somewhat. Because actually, I'm going to need to fly out of here and get strength. Because I didn't do that, I think. So let me go ahead and do this. And I could also show off the Pokemon I have here. Where there's the other Meowth that accidentally leveled up, because there was like some whirlwind shenanigans happening. Then there's the Pidgeot that I've been using to help train up these other Pokemon. Now I got a Fearow, Raticate, Butterfree, Beedrill, and so on. I haven't touched all the Pokemon yet to level them up. But yeah, we caught some things and leveled some things up off screen, which was really nice. Alright, let's swap out the Meowth here. Let's see here. You have 2 Pikachu plushies on your desk for display. One is a little bit messed up. Has some spots on it from black markers that I used to use. Ooh. It's like a freckled Pikachu then. At least that one plushie. Well, now that's cool, man, having some Pokemon merch. Alright, I gotta go back to Fuchsia City. Or actually, I may have done this off screen, but I'll show it off anyway. Because I don't think I got the item inside this guy's house. Yeah, so this guy is the warden that you have to give the gold teeth to, that you pick up in the Safari Zone. And so he'll give you strength, kind of like as a reward. But I didn't move this out of the way, because I don't know what it is. So let's actually use strength. And something I thought about, too, is teaching Giga Drain to my Venusaur. Because I know I love the Solar Beam and Sunny Day strategy that I've been, like, toying around with or whatever. But I think Giga Drain would be more in line with what Venusaur's trying to do, which is just be, like, a health thief, I guess. Where Leech Seed and Sleep Powder is a great combination, and then Giga Drain kind of adds on to the Leech Seed health stealing. I'll keep Tackle just as a neutral move. Yeah, so let's get rid of Razor Leaf of all moves. So now we finally have a 100% accurate move on Venusaur. Okay. And then, on top of that, let's go ahead and teach Strength. I suppose Eric can learn that. There's also Wigglytuff, Sandslash, Banana. We'll go with Banana. Because right now we've been heavily relying on Tackle, which is awful for a level 40 at this point Gyarados to be still using as one of its primary moves. So, let's get rid of Tackle for Strength. Yes, exactly. Giga Drain all of our foes. And I'm sure we'll have a move later on that we can replace Tackle with on Venusaur. Now, before doing anything else, let's also use our PP-ups, finally, as we have 5 of them. And Venusaur will be hogging all of them, as I want to increase the PP of Giga Drain. Because currently it's at 5, and I think this bumps it up to 6. And then I won't say the next number, don't want to get people too excited. But the final number will be 8 for the PP up expanding So you can only use 3 PP ups per move, and depending on the original PP of the move, it'll only go up by a certain amount. So some moves will get increased far higher than others. Yeah, exactly, he's hogging all of it. But that's fine, though. It's well-deserved, because those 3 extra usages will be quite handy, I'm sure. But I can't think of anything else for now. I guess maybe Flamethrower, and then Wigglytuff's Ice Beam is kind of low, just naturally. Yeah, exactly, right. They'll get way too excited about that. Alright, let's use Strength on this boulder now. And hey, there's a rare candy back here. So that was well worth it, actually, to come back here. Alright, but with that taken care of, we no longer have a town map, I noticed. We can only access the town map through Fly or through town maps hung up on, or at Pokemon centers and stuff. So let's go back to Celadon, because I know I went here for a reason. Ooh, I don't know if I like... I don't know if I like you saying that, Gaz. Like candy? I don't know. It's a very, oh, rare candy, okay. I think the additional context was needed there. I got nervous. Alright. So now that we're here, because I knew we were here for a reason, we can head east to Saffron City. So there's quite a bit to do there. And that'll probably be the main focus of this particular stream, where I suspect we're going to be spending, you know, probably 2 hours here or so. So we got the tea from the Celadon Mansion. Or was it the... Yeah, it was the Celadon Mansion, that's right. He's referencing that Marcy Playground song. Oh, I feel like I know the song. I never knew the name of it. But yeah, I'm kind of glad that there's not a VC right now, because I don't want, you know, there to be a karaoke session about sex and candy there. Or maybe I do, and I'm just, you know, being a little coy since it's a live stream. But anyway, yeah, that's cool. Alright. So the tea is now consumed by the guard, and now all the guards outside of Saffron City will be content and allow us through, which must have been awful for business for Saffron City, but great for Team Rocket. So let's heal up since we're here. Oh man, there's just so many places here in Saffron to go to, because there's also, wherever the location is to pick up Lapras, there's the dojo, which is like a pseudo gym, pseudo skin type of place, where you can get one of the Hitmons, either Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee. We have tons of Team Rocket members everywhere. Yeah, so let's see. I'm fine with Wigglytuff being out in front. I'll just kind of try going through this with sheer willpower. Alright, so Silphco. I like this. It's actual commentary from our own protagonist. He's taking a snooze. Yeah, fantastic. So as you can hear by the very ominous, well, it's not really ominous, it's more so maybe creepy type of music. I don't know. Sinister, maybe, is the best word. This is the next dungeon in the game, the Silphco. And this place is a massive maze. Am I going to spank everyone in Silphco? I'm tempted to, for the money, mostly. There's also some really nice items in here. And actually, I should point that out where I don't know how to go directly to the card key. I suppose that would probably be best because we're so over-leveled. Well, it's kind of weird because we're not really over-leveled, it's just that the trainers here are very weak. And I think it's more so because there's so many of them. Like, that's kind of where the difficulty, in quotes, would stem from. Just from the mass amount of trainers that are in here. But yeah, sadly I don't know the path to get directly to the card key. Ooh, and I forgot to visit Mr. Psychic's house. I just saw Silph and I just ran on in here. It's on like level 5 or 6 or something. And you get on one of the pads, get transported, then step back onto the pad, walk down, and a Team Rocket challenges you. Then you walk around and get it. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't mind just skipping ahead a little bit for this, because there are tons and tons of trainers in here. Plus there's like 12 floors to this place. Which I don't know if I pointed this out, but Wigglytuff now has Thunderbolt and Reflect. I can't remember if I did that on the previous stream or not. So no more rollout strats. Yeah, it's like even here, man, there's like so many traders in this room. And they're typically guarding pretty decent items. Alright, so let's see if we can't use the elevator then. We'll try floor 5. And worst case scenario, we just kind of go through this a bit naturally and explore a little bit. Alright, so you get on one of the pads, get transported. Okay. Well, we could try this pad then. Takes us to floor 3. Then walk down and a rocket challenges you. So I didn't do the then step back onto that pad part. But I do see an item down there. So, although it's guarded by a gate, so maybe this isn't it. Alright, let's try this again then. We'll go up to floor number 6. Or maybe we'll try this pad. This seems like the final room, potentially. Alright, it might be the 6th or 7th floor. So... I did see the pad over there, but do you want to see if there are any other pads as well? Oh wait, you think it is 5? Oh gosh. Well, we could head back to 5 then. You don't want to look it up. Oh, that's fine. Neither do I. Because I'm fine just kind of going through this place. It is quite chaotic. Doing some exploring. Well, we went on this pad first. Let's just go ahead and see what's beyond here. I think we will need the key card to get through the door on the left. Kind of at the bottom of that screen. Or of the screen. Why am I saying of that screen? Plus, it's not like the trainers in here will cause us too many issues. Maybe Giovanni will. But we shall see. Oh, hey, Freeze! You haven't seen that yet. I don't think. I know I have on my own time, because I've been battling against a lot of Dodrio that have Tri-Attack. And yeah, I've been frozen a few times from that. Which has been very annoying. Oh, it just de-thawed already? Well, that was very disappointing. Although I like that 69.6 experience there. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, he's going to send out Pez now. That's fine. Suppose we could spread the wealth. And let's actually test out strength here. Oh, so close. So close to a knockout. Ah, that's fine though. Because it's not a stab move or anything, so I wouldn't really expect it to knock most things out. I would just expect it to do a decent amount of damage. Really, once we get Earthquake, that's when the suit is going to hit the fan. Yes. Ah, damn, Hyper Fang hit. I will say that'll probably be the most annoying thing about the Raticates. They'll be using Quick Attack mostly. Because I think we're at the point now where we're probably safe from most Zubat. / Golbat. Is there anything over here? Another pad. Alright, we'll just kind of take this one room at a time. This person who works for the Silph Co. Oh, poor guy. He's just trapped in here during this Team Rocket takeover. Oh, so that just led us down here. Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of pads that do that. And just to verify, yeah, the store needs the keycard. So there'll be some backtracking later. Alright, let's see what's beyond this. Ooh. TM01, which is Focus Punch. Which this room needed a card key, or you could use this teleporter, so very nice. Yeah, Focus Punch is pretty good with Substitute. It's a pretty good combination of moves there. Alright, so I think we came in that way. So let's just use this pad now, which takes us to floor number 2. There's someone taking a piss in the corner here. Oh, Thunder Wave. Interesting. Let me get a sip of water here. Yeah, no muting this time. Although I probably should, because it's probably a little obnoxious, but... Yes, a Thunder Wave. I thought about teaching this to Wigglytuff, but I was like, no, I'll go with the screens instead. Actually, quite a few Pokemon can learn Thunder Wave, which is really cool. And actually, let me go ahead and mute my mic. Oh, see, this is what happens. This is what I get for streaming when I wake up. So just a moment. I feel awful if there was someone on TikTok watching, and it's like... and it's like the little number didn't get updated on my end. That poor bastard that probably doesn't exist. Alright, let's move forward here. So I believe this is floor 2, and then this is floor number 1. So we're pretty much back where we started anyway. So let's just see what's in here, because there are some cool items and stuff. Kind of spread throughout the place. But I suppose the point of finding the key card right away and then battling Giovanni is that all of these guys would just be gone when Giovanni's defeated. This is Zubat. Oh my gosh. I guess it really doesn't matter what we use between Ice Beam and Thunderbolt. They're both very awesome. Like, Bolt Beam coverage is amazing, and it's also fantastic in Gen 2, because at the Goldenrod game... well, actually, it's not the Game Corner, it's the... it would be the department store in Goldenrod. You can get the Ice Punch and Thunder Punch TMs. Ooh, welcome Hatula. Yeah, it's going pretty well. Very cold. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh yeah, no, for sure. In Celsius, of course. That is incredibly freezing. Oh my gosh. Oh, Magnemite. Yeah, let's swap out to Ninetales. Yeah, that is freezing. And I hope you are managing well with the intense cold. As my voice does more crazy things. But, yeah, I hope you're doing well, though, man. Alrighty. Man, that's tons of money. I'm actually curious to see how much money we have so far. $112,000. So yeah, we're pretty set for the moment. Oh, floor number 8. Interesting. Oh yeah, there was a keypad wall on the left side. Alright, we'll advance forward then. But yeah, I don't know the conversion to my temperature over here, because it's currently like 60 degrees, I think, but that's in Fahrenheit. Ooh, very nice, guys. You finally got the Shine Grandpa. No, the Drampa, very nice, because I know you were trying to get that yesterday. And then let's see. You have a good warning. Wood plus electric, so no worries. Cars don't like it. Oh, I can imagine. Oh, need to always preheat motor, etc. before driving. Yeah, I lived in a place that was kind of like that. Thankfully, I never had to deal with that directly, though. But I can imagine that that is a major pain in the ass. Oh my gosh. So I think the coldest I dealt with when I was in Utah was like 10 degrees. But that was like on the day I was moving. So it didn't really feel like 10 degrees because I was moving boxes and stuff. And I should specify the day I was moving away from Utah. So I was out there in my shorts and just a hoodie, and I was feeling pretty good. But anyway, yeah, no, that's terrible though, to have to deal with that on a regular basis. Good lord. Let's see. I wonder if I can access these computers. Oh no, it's the same flavor text as before. Or apparently I can't understand the words, letters, and numbers on there. Ooh, an iron. Nice. Let's teach that, or use that right away. This increases defense, gives 10 effort values. I think we'll go with Sand Slash at this point, because I know Sand Slash is a pretty high defense. Just to make it a bit more bulky. Yes, iron them shirts. Next week should be around -10, so it's a lot better. Which is funny because it's like, well, that's still very cold, but it is technically, yeah, that is a lot better for sure. And, yeah, let's get this here. Oh, the Duranberry, very nice. Actually, the berry mixing thing, you can only access it with other, I guess, consoles, Game Boy consoles, that have the wireless adapter. And it's like this multiplayer thing where you can crush berries. But it's like, I can't do that, because I can't even use the wireless adapter on the analog pocket. You have another person taking a piss back here. But anyway, by crushing berries, like that berry, you can actually get... Oh, I thought that was like a bed I can sleep in. You can actually get the vitamins from berry crushing activities. It's like an exchange type of thing, where you build up a certain amount of either like berry powder or points associated with the crushed up berries. Ooh, and welcome the Liver Giver. I hope you're doing well. Yes, happy Saturday indeed. I hope you and husband Eric, we'll say, are doing well. Alright, those self-destructs are pretty nasty, not gonna lie. Alright, let's swap out. Hopefully we don't deal with another Kothic exploding. But let's see. There is a bed you could sleep in on one of the top floors. Okay, good. Because I guess it wouldn't be too bad because there's an elevator, but getting out of here when you're pretty far into the Silph Co would be very annoying. But indeed, with the elevator and then, of course, that bed, kind of makes things pretty nice. And then the Liver Giver says, oh yeah, doing good over here. Very nice. Glad to hear it. On this lovely Saturday morning. Which I think I'm in an especially good mood, because I actually got to sleep in. I've been sleeping terribly all week, and so I really embraced sleeping in. Because last night, I had a cup of coffee, and I was playing some Fallout New Vegas. And oh my gosh, it was so comfy and cozy. Going to bed, wrapping myself in my blankets, because I find it to be cold over here. And, it was a really good night last night, I have to say. And in all caps, Celadon City Department Store TMs. You know, I like the, what's the word? The emphasis on all that. The hype around that. Because there are some really good TMs in the Celadon Department Store. Such as Dig, Brick Break, and of course the one-time only TMs that you get on the roof. Oh yeah, it was very chill, Gaz. I was quite pleased to spend my Friday night doing that. And then, sounds like a dream, lol, we were a little chilly here in Texas today. Yeah, here in California, I'm quite cold myself. Because I think it's currently 60. But it feels colder than that. So I don't know. But, let me see here. Sounds chill. Pez is waiting in the bed. Be careful. Oh gosh. Maybe I should have read that one beforehand. But yes, he might be actually. Because he is in the Silph Co, our rival Pez. And I'm very nervous about these coughing self-destructing on me. Oh, very nice flinch. I don't think we've seen that yet from Rockslide. I think Brick Break should do the job from here, even though it resists fighting moves. Yeah. I think that said Gold Bat, so I'm fine with Sand Slash being out. And also thank you for the likes, by the way, the Liver Giver. They're much appreciated, as always. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was pretty funny what they posted there. Just a nice non sequitur, which is still related to the game though. But yeah, just kind of out of nowhere posting that. All right, so I think we've pretty much covered all the nooks and crannies of this particular floor. So let's go back down to floor number 7. So I don't think we really thoroughly explored this floor. So I would assume that we are close to the good old key card that we need. So I'm kind of like taking your word for it that it's somewhere from the 5 to 7 range, the location of the key card. But I suppose we will see. Oh yeah, the Wigglytuff. Oh, it's come along quite nicely to be able to one-shot a lot of these pokes. I know we are quite higher leveled than a lot of the trainers' Pokemon here, but it's still nice to see. Because with a Pokemon like Wigglytuff, it's not the strongest. So I'd imagine even the more bulky sub-level 30 Pokemon could still probably handle these Thunderbolts and Ice Beams quite well. And actually, I should switch out. I mostly have Wigglytuff out for the sake of using the Amulet Coin. Because I like money. according to Mr. Krabs. Well, I guess it would be according to me, but, you know, I'm like Mr. Krabs, I guess. And I really want to replace Tackle with something else, but... Oh, I love that sound for Giga Drain. I want to replace Tackle with something, but I don't know what I would replace it with. That would just be temporary. Yeah, we'll swap out Zubat. Or we'll... Well, no, actually, we'll stay in for Zubat. That's fine. Oh, and also thank you for subscribing. Adabaculo... Well, no. Let me take a moment here. Adabacola Abiola. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for the subscription. And yes, money, money, money indeed. And there's the leftovers in action right there. Oh my gosh. You don't even need Leech Seed to restore health with good old Eric now. It's very nice. Alright, but Golbat I think would be a bit too annoying, so let's swap out. Let's get Banana some action here. Alright. Really don't have to overthink these moves too much. I can just kind of spam whatever attacks at this point. But actually Gyarados has not been able to knock out some of these Pokemon in one hit. Which I guess with Surf it's kind of understandable, because it doesn't have the best special attack stat. But I noticed with Strength earlier, we even were not able to knock out something. I think it was some kind of like Raticate. But this Rattata should be no problem. And welcome, Nick the Hedgehog, over on TikTok. Thank you for the likes. And also for the follow. With the lovely soundbite that follows there, featuring our good friend of the channel, L. Supposed to point out we are currently in the Silph Co, trying to navigate this place. Exactly, L. Yes, that is verbatim what it is. I followed for using one of my gym leader Pokemon. Oh, which Pokemon was it? Which Pokemon is one of your gym leader pokes? As I swap out again, because I'm nervous. Gyarados, okay, hell yeah. Gyarados is an awesome Pokemon. Alright. Oh, this works out perfectly. Because Self-Destruct's gonna miss, because we're using Dig. Awesome. Oh my gosh. And yeah, he's gonna send out Muck, that's perfect for Dig, because Muck's gonna be hit by a super effective move. Oh, that worked out swimmingly there. Yeah, Banana is awesome, up to this point. My complaints were very minor there about not being able to knock out things in one hit. Because Gyarados, once you teach Earthquake, will be able to knock out plenty of things. So we have Calcium here. I don't know if we have any more special attack effort values available that are within that 100-point threshold. I can go with Ninetales, Wigglytuff, or Eric, because the other two I wouldn't want to use. We'll try Ninetales. Won't have any effects. Let's try Wigglytuff. Oh wow, that actually works. Cool. So Wigglytuff's base special attack was raised, so Wigglytuff's going to be even more powerful. You'll love to see it. Right now you're hopping onto Brick Bronze games looking for spawner mode. Okay. Very nice. I guess there's not much else we can do on this floor. So let's go back down to floor number 6. So I don't think we've really explored floor number 6 all that much. Remember there was this guy that was just like staring in one direction as I was like running by him, so I guess he's not one of those like mover type of trainers that you can battle. I suppose really I should swap out Wigglytuff at this point, instead of always switching. And we'll just give the Amulet Coin to someone else. Oh man, Seismic Toss is actually going to do some damage here, yeah. I should really get some kind of notification for the YouTube side. Like for that subscription earlier. Yeah, this Machoke might be a bit scary. Unless it just uses Seismic Toss again, then we'll be fine. But, hey, there we go. Very nice banana. Hell yeah. Alright, let's swap some things around here. Let's move this item. Take the amulet coin. We'll give Sandslash the amulet coin. It's holding the Quick Claw, which is unfortunate because the Quick Claw is really nice. And we'll give Wigglytuff leftovers for now, may as well. Can't find any, sadly, so I'm unhappy with Roblox. Well, that is unfortunate. Nick the Hedgehog. But hopefully you're able to find it at some point soon. Now, I notice a lot of people surrounding this particular room. They're probably all trainers, but we'll battle them anyway, just to see what's what. Heading to the movies, have a good day. Well, thank you for stopping by, The Liver Giver. Hope you enjoy the fine movie today. And have a great rest of your day. What's a decent challenge to play on Pokemon Legends ZA? I'm not too sure, because I've never played Legends ZA. But maybe, Gaz, if you're still here in the YouTube chat, you could help me out here. Like, for you, Gaz, like, what would be a decent challenge to play on Pokemon Legends ZA? Because to explain, I've never played Legends ZA before, so I personally wouldn't know, but yeah, this is Big Gaz's moment. Hell yeah. Shiny Zone Hunt. Okay. Well, to be fair though, because I saw that other comment there, Al. To be fair, that's basically the only thing you can do in like modern games. Like if you're not playing competitive. It's like there's not really much else. So, yeah, some kind of a shiny zone hunt. Yeah, that could work. I'm gonna try a Nuzlocke once on ZA. Well, that's another idea too, actually. Yeah, that's a good one. Nuzlocks are always nice to just kind of put out there. Find a shiny in each zone, starting from zone 1. Can't move on to the next zone until you find a shiny. Ooh, it sounds like a, that's like a, some kind of like Professor Oak type challenge. I feel like I've seen that before or something. Like, it couldn't have been a Johnstone video, because he's typically more thorough. Like, before moving on from one route to another. Like, maybe it was like an Arlie type of thing. Because I think she did this thing where it's like she was catching a shiny before each gym. And then using that shiny, whatever it ended up being. It was something like that, which was pretty cool. But yeah, those are all pretty solid ideas. But yeah, I mean, that's, you know, that's why, to kind of go back to L's reaction there. So we have a Magneton. Oh yeah, Ninetales is perfect. What am I doing? Yeah, to go back to, like that, it's like, you know, that's I think why Pez and I bitch so much about the new games. Well, him more than me, I think, but, you know, it's because we want more to do besides just that, you know? It's like, I wish they had the options and activities for both sides, you know? Oh, that's right, she did it in Sword or Shield. That's right. Took her a year to do it. Yeah, but I'm curious how a Nuzlocke would work in ZA, or really any of the new Pokemon games, because it's like, let's go with Sandslash, because it's like everything is so open. So how would you determine like what your first Pokemon would be? Kind of curious about that. And I know coughing resists shouldn't have been cute. Should have just used Rock Slide. Because this might poison me. It did poison me. It's like I wanted to preserve PP by using Brick Break, even though it's not very effective. And specifically preserve PP on Rock Slide. It's fine. So yeah, even though these trainers are quite low-leveled, that's where the difficulty stems from, just continuously getting beat down by them. I don't think I have antidotes anymore. I think I sold them off to clear bag space, so we'll use a berry. We should have Pechas. Yeah, we have plenty of Pecha berries. Thanks to good old Meowth. You're gonna need help with something. Ooh. Alright, so now we're on the 4th floor, which I don't think we've been in this room before. So this might be the right path? Or actually, no, we've been on this floor, I should say. We haven't been in this room, since it's kind of locked by the gate there. And I'm gonna laugh if this thing explodes or self-destructs again. Well, no laughing for me. But Dig should knock this thing out. Perfect. I will tell you what and what your choices are when we get there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm willing to help with that. Ooh, Fury Swipes. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this. But we really haven't been using Sand Attack, so I'm kind of tempted to... Well, there's really nothing else to teach Sandslash. Because I have that Aerial Ace TM. And no, I don't want to learn Fury Swipes. Let's get rid of that. But it's like I kind of want to teach Sandslash something else, too. But I don't know. I'm just kind of like rambling out loud, I guess. So we have another person pissing in the corner there. Interesting. And then we're back on floor number 4. So that basically just took us in like a long loop. Although, actually, because floor number 4, we've been here before, I'm pretty sure. But we haven't been back here, clearly, or else we would have fought this trainer. So let's see, you're going to do wild areas as the routes rules from the normal games, but every other Pokemon outside. Wild zones are fair game. Okay. Sounds like a plan there. And actually, I've forgotten what item I have on my Ninetales. I think I said it was charcoal. So I guess I'm good with that for Ninetales' move, or for its item, because its only move really is Flamethrower in the way of attacking. Also, you're not allowing legendary Pokemon, you're not crazy. That's fair enough. I also tend to avoid using legendary Pokemon in my playthroughs, even though it is very tempting to use them. Maybe I haven't been here on the 4th floor. TM41 Torment. Very nice. I think this was a part of the skipping that was going on when I was going between different levels and stuff. I'm allowing them. I said it wrong. Oh. Oh, that's my bad. Also, I'm allowing... Oh, I see why I misread that, actually. Because I saw the knot from the second part of that, and like the way it's situated on my screen, by just kind of glancing at it, I thought the knot was a part of the first part of your sentence. So you are allowing legendaries. Well, I still hold by what I said. It's like, yeah, I tend to not use them. But, not to each their own, though. Yeah. Alright. Man, I would also love to find that bed in here as well. Yeah, I mean, it's just a classic mistake there. Yeah, I hope so too, Nick the Hedgehog. I hope it goes well for you. Ultra Nintendo. Well, unfortunately, I'm not really too sure what Ultra Nintendo would be a reference to in this case, but we appreciate the enthusiasm. That's what I was trying to find the word to previously. That's very nice. Alright, I think it's this pad that I haven't gone up. Yeah, this is the 10th floor. Yeah, we have not been on the 10th floor quite yet. Oh, tons of items in here, hell yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I think you'll do fine. You seem to have a good idea of what you're doing, so... Or at least with your plan of action. I think you'll do fine. Probably you'll do better than me at trying to find this card key in this game. Alright, but I do see a plethora of items down here. Oh, Carbos, lovely. It's for speed. A rare candy, which is always welcome. Wonder how many rare candies we have. And an Ultra Ball, which I think is our first. Yeah, so let's plop this open then. Raises the speed stats. Who could use more speed? Load for speed. It's like I really want to buff up Wigglytuff, to be honest. I know it's quite slow, but maybe Gyarados. Let's go with Gyarados. Won't have any effect, so we're good there, I guess. Well, Wigglytuff was my other option. Won't have any effect, makes sense. We've taken out a lot of birds and bats with Wigglytuff's moves. We could try Ninetales, I suppose. Ebrick, maybe? Oh, well, actually, no. We'll go with Ebrick. And then we have 13 rare candies. Oh my gosh. That is the benefit of having Meowths. And we only had 2 Meowths as well. Imagine if we really, like, min-maxed and had, like, 4 of them. Alright, so we can't really do much here. I'll go back down to floor 9, because I don't think we've been here yet. Yeah, there's nothing to do in floor 9, I guess. And yeah, I beat the game once as a flying-type gym leader, so you should be fine. Yeah, oh! I actually like that, like being a type specialist. Ooh. Because I know in XD Gale of Darkness, I'd like to play through that game using only Dark-type Pokemon. I think that'd be cool. Because there's so many they throw at you at the, in the early game. So it's a pretty nice potential type thing to do. But that's pretty cool. I like those type specialist type of posts that I see on like Reddit, for example, with Pokemon Emerald and Pokemon Fire Red. Hypno. I think we should be fine. Because even though we're making like more progress into the Silph Co, the levels really aren't changing. There's They all pretty much still have the same level all throughout. It's very consistent. About to do the first battle. Last time I took an L there. Well, hopefully you take a W here. A W like Sand Slash, getting to level 43 now. Hell yeah. Alright, but like I pointed out, there's nothing to do here. So, well, actually, hold on. There's this little side path. Ooh. Let's see what's creeping around this corner. Besides Scientist Ed. Alright, these sonic booms are going to be kind of detrimental, though, at this point. So we are taking quite a bit of damage here. Sand Slash is still holding strong. The thing I need help with is the starter choice. Ooh. Well, I love Chikorita. So that would be my instant vote with good old Chikorita. But Totodile and Tepig are pretty cool too. I think Totodile would be my second choice, and then Tepig my third choice. And not because I don't like Tepig, because I actually do like Tepig and Emboar. But I think I like the other two more than Tepig. And then last time you used Chikorita as well. Oh, okay. Well, then you have very good taste in your starter. So then, yeah, I'd say Totodile this time then would be my choice if you needed assistance with that. Alright, so still lots of rooms locked by the good old card keys. We're now back on floor number 5. So we will just advance one by one now. So let's go to floor number 8, because I'm pretty sure we've already been here. Yeah. We've already done dirty deeds in here. And then floor number 8 had the fake room. Or the fake beds, I should say. Yeah. Okie dokie, for alligator it is. Yes, very nice. And then we were just here on floor number 9, so we'll go to 10 now. I think we've been in one of these rooms before, but not, like, the main... No, actually, no, we have been in the main room. What am I saying? How did we access this? Was there a pad down here? No, so we came in here through this pad. So let's go up to number 11 now. So we have a Zinc, which I believe is for special defense. Let's go ahead and give that either to Ninetales or Eric. I'll go with Eric, because we are a calm nature after all. And we'll battle this guy, even though we don't have to. I will say one thing that happened, though, last night was I slept on my hip wrong or something. Which I feel really old saying that. But it's feeling a bit dainty this morning. Like a little sensitive and sore. It's like, what the hell was going on last night? It's like... But I'm sure it was just awkward positioning. It wasn't like an actual getting old type of thing. I would think, but who knows. So I kind of regret battling this guy, because I didn't realize he had such low-level Pokemon. Like, these are super low compared to what we've been seeing. But I think from this point, we'll swap Sand Slash out for Ninetales. And just kind of go from there. Ooh, very nice, Nick the Hedgehog. You won your first battle first time, or first try this time. Very nice. I will say one nice thing about the newer games is that you're able to more or less see how your effort values have been distributed. And I believe that there's also an indication as to if you have any more effort values to distribute. I'm pretty sure there's something like that on the stats summary screen. And Rattata's a bit dangerous. We'll go back to Ebrick, because Ebrick's falling behind now. Oh, why did I think that this was Eradicate? Oh my gosh. Well, that's a little embarrassing there. But alright, there goes the Rattata. Well, at least we got $1,600 from that. And I'd imagine against Giovanni, we're going to make some serious cash today. Alright, so clearly I've missed something, because there is a panel to go up or down on. So I think that this might coincide with one of Al's recommendations of hopping on a pad and then hopping back off of it. But they take you to the same spot even if you do that. So I'm not sure if that would be the way to go. I think we just gotta try all the pads we see, basically, and then go from there. Because I've also talked to all of the NPCs. Ooh, and welcome DL, just in time for the talk of pads. Oh, I actually haven't spoken with this guy. Interesting. Nuzlocke hasn't started. It only will start when you get Pokeballs. Alright, makes sense. And I hope you're doing well, DL, by the way. I hope the online gaming has been treating you nice today. Alright, let's swap out. Man, I would love to have a Psychic type. Actually, Wigglytuff can learn Psychic, so that would be not a half bad thing to teach Wigglytuff, but I don't want to get rid of my screams at all. So those will come in handy. Ooh, very nice crit there by Ninetales. Ooh, and also DL, you're just in time for Giovanni. And Pez, for that matter, making an appearance again. Yes, sir, doing fine. It's been treating me good. We've been AFKing for 6 hours on Fortnite today, because... Oh, you found a little glitch there. Very nice. Hope your stream is going well. Yeah, it's been going well so far. I had an orgy of viewers joining right away, which was quite nice. I had like 3 people at once enter the stream right when I booted up, so that was very nice to see. But right now, though, I'm trying to find an item in this dungeon that I'm in, basically. And I can't quite find the item. It's clearly got to be somewhere in here. I mean, well, obviously it's somewhere in here, but I don't know exactly where it is. And I've already been in that room. And I don't want to look it up quite yet. But the thing that... Oh, well, we haven't been in this room. I think I temporarily walked in here, but didn't thoroughly explore it. So, we might actually be onto something with this random juggler making a mockery out of this situation. But, yeah, besides that, yeah, everything's been going pretty good, though. Ooh, Mr. Mime, hell yeah. You know what? I forgive this guy and his shenanigans. Let's go with Ninetales. Man, we are severely low on PP for pretty much all of our moves at this point. And I think that's the first time we've seen Encore on stream. So that could be a pretty good move. Like if we were caught using Will-O-Wisp or Confuse Ray. And there's nothing in this room. Damn. Ooh, but there is an item down there. Oh. And it's blocked by this guy. Oh, that is very interesting there. Because I tried approaching that guy from the very top of the room to get him to move out of that little tunnel area. But no such luck. Interesting, they programmed that in there. It's interesting, Hypno meditating, because why would it want its attack raised? Unless it has like Shadow Ball or something, but I don't think it would at this point. I don't think they'd give it TMs. Alright, there we go. Ooh, 2112, nice. Nice little Rush reference. Oh, this is what Al was talking about. This is the pad where you have to walk forward or walk onto it and then walk off of it. All right, I think we're onto it now. I think we're gonna be good. Which changes quite a lot actually. I only have 2 brick breaks available. I'm gonna have to swap and switch out. Let's go to Banana to get an Intimidate off. I love that song. Oh, I forgot what song title I accidentally said there. Was it something about the banana? Alright. Let's take care of this Arbok as quickly as we can. This is apparently a bite-off. Interesting. Oh, 2112. Oh, okay. Very nice. Oh, and there's another 2112. Interesting. I would say I only like the first, 6 minutes. And let's pick this up. Yeah, there's the card key. Hell yeah. Oh man, that is awesome. And then the final, 4 minutes of the song. Because for context, it's like a 22-minute song. Did I fight this guy? I did. So now, hey, there's the beds. You look tired, you should take a quick nap? Hell yeah. There we go. And then Nick the Hedgehog says, you have a toy from a Pokemon Japanese candy thing. Ooh, very nice. There's quite a few knickknacks and stuff that you can get that are like Japanese exclusive items and merch. So yeah, that's always pretty cool. Alright, let's swap in Ninetales now. Let's take the amulet coin. Let's give Ninetales the amulet coin. Although the charcoal is quite valuable. But we'll give Sandslash a quick claw once again. Oh, this is wonderful. I can finally heal up to my heart's content. It's an Ultra Ball in mini size. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, I'd love to have something like that on my desk. That'd be really neat. Yeah, that's awesome. Alright, so down goes Drowsy. And of course we still have some more pokes from this particular trainer. As I imagine, now that we have the key cards, we're probably near that endpoint of this particular dungeon. And yeah, of course, I didn't read your comment out loud there, Gaz, because I did see it. It's good old Tom Sawyer as well. It's a good Rush song. I think I'm more of a fan of the Camera Eye from the Moving Pictures album on that topic. Oh, a Hyper Potion, hell yeah. And yeah, we'll fight the Scientist. But based off of memory, because I didn't look this up clearly, or else I probably would have found that card key sooner. I'm not entirely sure where Pez is in this building. I know he's here, but I don't know exactly when you fight him. Because that would be kind of cruel if they made you fight him, like, right before Giovanni. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry for all the coughing and clearing my throat today. It's like, you'd think I'd learned my lesson to stream after being awake for a few hours. I'm not sure where the... Oh, well, speak of the devil. Who's originally before Giovanni. It should be Pez at some point, and there he is down there. This sick freak. Alright. I'm fine leading with Ninetales, because he always leads with Pidgeot, from what I remember. Alright, so there's Pez.
What kept you, Eric? I thought you'd turn up if I waited here.
Alright, I won't continue reading in that voice. But alright, his team I don't think is really any different than what we previously saw. I know he had a Kadabra, but I don't know if he has an Alakazam this time. But you can see that he is decently leveled here. So this Pidgeot could have Whirlwinds. We'll go with Confuse Ray. Because Flamethrower is definitely not going to one-shot this thing. And originally... Well, I guess I'm not sure what you mean then, DL, by that. Alright, Confuse Ray really came in handy there. I was thinking of either using Confuse Ray or Will-Wisp. That opponent is nothing cannon. Trying to think. Oh, and I should have been paying more attention. What the hell am I doing? Because Pez isn't... Oh, I see. Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, okay. I think I see what you're doing now. And actually, this wasn't the worst thing to happen here, because now Banana doesn't get affected by Intimidate. Oh, man, Dragon Rage, that's pretty tough. Yeah, of course, yeah, Pez is not canon, really. I think the canon name for this character is... Well, I was going to say Green, but no, I think that's... No, yeah, I think it is Green. I think Green is the name of the rival. Because the main character is Red. Ooh, Charizard. Interesting. Interesting he would send out Charizard right now. I welcome it, though. Yeah, because wing attack, like, that's not going to do anything. Well, actually, that did quite a bit. A lot more than I thought. But still not enough to knock me out, so yeah, that's strange. Very strange decision there by good old Pez. Execute. We'll go with Wigglytuff, that's fine. And then, I don't know what his last Pokemon is. I guess it's the Kadabra or Alakazam at this point. Yes, it is. Okay, this is going to be a bit tough. I won't change, because this is kind of like a precursor to the Sabrina fight that'll be coming up. I'm going to use Light Screen, because this thing is a beast when it comes to special attacks. So Light Screen's going to raise our entire team's special defense for 5 turns. And then let's switch over to Ninetales to chip away at this thing. Yeah, because Calm Mind, that is dangerous, as it raises both its special attack and special defense. We'll use Confuse Ray, because that worked so well last time. And I'm actually surprised we're outspeeding it, because Alakazam's very fast. Alright, so Ninetales takes the Future Sight, but we have Light Screen up. And it still did 51 damage. Good lord. Right, there's a Will-O-Wisp. So even if Alakazam synchronizes with Ninetales, it doesn't really matter, because Ninetales cannot be burned. Alright, he's launching another Future Sight, which I think will be more powerful because of the Calm Minds. I don't remember exactly how that works. Because Calm Mind's kind of an interesting type of poke. Yeah, exactly right, because he has the, yeah, he has the Charizard to match the flying typing. Exactly right. But alright, I was maybe overthinking the Alakazam part of the fight, because he went down pretty quickly. Oh man, so you're ready for the boss. For Boss Rocket. Interesting, Boss Rocket. Abracadabra is Gas's favorite? Well, it actually might be, right? And of course he's telling us to smell it and all of that. We have this Pokemon for saving us. Oh, I don't want the Lapras, but that's fine. Lapras is a phenomenal Pokemon, because it's both a water and ice type and has really nice stats. Really great special attack and special defense, and hit point for that matter. And I think its defense is respectable. But yeah, I forgot that's the guy that gives you the Lapras. So, it's whatever. Alright, I wanted to backtrack so I can take another nap. Heal up real quick. Because I'm assuming this means that the next fight is against Giovanni. And I don't know what he starts out with. Let's go ahead and use Wigglytuff. Let's give Ninetales the Charcoal. So we actually have a lot of money now. I'm not going to put the Amulet Coin on Wigglytuff. I'm going to keep the leftovers on it. It was this one that I have to go into. This leads us to this secret room where Pez was watching that guy cower in fear. Oh, there's still one more trainer. Damn. Well, what the hell does this guy have? A Cubone? Okay, interesting. Now, the reason why I'm leading with Wigglytuff is because I'm assuming that Giovanni's going to lead with some kind of ground type. And so Ice Beam would help us out quite a bit with that. Ooh, Marowak. Haven't seen one of those yet. Well, except for the one we fought at the Pokemon Tower, but haven't seen another trainer use one yet. And then Drowsy, interesting. And actually, Eric wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Actually, you know what? I might actually go with that strategy. Actually, I keep saying that. Yeah, let's swap in Banana. So I just kind of realized it's like there are ground poison types, and I'm pretty sure Giovanni has a Nidoqueen. So we can use Sleep Powder and Leech Seed on that pretty easily. So why does dude have a Marowak and the other Pokemon doesn't have any symbolism? No. I think they just gave these guys just random like Pokemon from a pool of Pokemon that they think fits with like Team Rocket's theme. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's put Eric in the front. Plus I could use some more experience. And as always, we will save Scum just in case. Ooh, I love that number. 3555. That is very nice.
I see.
Scoomcoom says that during the debate. Alright.
Ah, Eric. So we meet again.
Alright, I won't talk like that. But, yes, we are fighting Giovanni once again. With no special music, sadly. Okay, Nidorino, interesting. Nidorino's tough, but I don't think too tough for us. So we'll try hitting this thing with Sleep Powder and Leech Seed as our good old 1-2 combo here. It's a very overpowered combo, honestly. Alright, Nidorino has been seeded. And it's probably a bit overkill, actually, for Nidorino, because something I could do, or something I could have just done instantly, was switch out to Gyarados. But it's a boss fight, so we're taking it super seriously here. Oh, very nice. Nick the Hedgehog beating the rival. Good stuff. Oh, I love that. Nidorino uses Fury Attack. It does damage to me, but I just heal all of that damage because of Leech Seed. Oh man, that's awesome. Oh, Poison Sting, interesting. And once again, I'm just healing the damage that it does to me. And I don't want to make direct contact with the Nidorino, because I don't want to poison myself, because it has Poison Point as its ability. Alright, so next is Rhyhorny, so let's see. This would be perfect for Eric. As Rhyhorn is 4 times weak to our Giga Drain, so this should be a one-hit knockout, and it is. Perfect. Also, tutorial catches will not count to the route. Yeah, that makes sense. Fair enough. Kangaskhan. Oh, jeez. Kangaskhan's pretty tough. Let's see here. Let's go with Sleep Powder and Leech Seed again. Oh. Yeah, there's that nasty Fake Outs, which is a really good move with Kangaskhan. Because it gets the same type attack bonus from Fake Outs. Man, Sleep Powder. Hitting once again. Very nice. So this will hopefully buy us some time in case Leech Seed misses. And we can also heal up some more thanks to leftovers. There we go, some more seeding action. And now Tail Whip, interesting. That's kind of like a lower type of level move. But still kind of annoying, because one Tail Whip now opens up the floodgates a little bit. Because Kangaskhan can be quite powerful if it has Return or Earthquake. Alright, my sleep powder spam is working so far. Now, in terms of what Pokemon I should use from here, I guess Sandslash would be my best bet. Because Sandslash does have Brick Break. And Rage might not do much, yeah. I actually haven't even directly hit Kangaskhan yet. It's just been Leech Seed damage up to this point. Very nice. There we go. And then I'm assuming his last Pokemon is going to be Nidoqueen. Yeah. So let's just do what we've been doing. Sleep Powder and Leech Seed. Our way to victory. Maybe this is what we should do against Sabrina. Although that's probably not a good idea. But it is an idea, at the very least. Alright, so Nidoqueen, you are awesome. But we're going to chip away at you. Alright, let's swap out now for Wigglytuff. So I think an Ice Beam to the face will be the end of Nidoqueen. Although it is a bit more bulky than the Nidoran male line. But with all this chip damage we've done, we should be good here. Ooh, Body Slam. Oh gosh. Maybe I spoke too soon if we get paralyzed. Which we didn't, so perfect. Ooh, yeah, it is quite bulky, actually. Well, I'm glad our convoluted strategies are still working. It's a very roundabout thing. And, hey, there's like a speed tie there. Interesting. It's a very roundabout way of defeating Nidoqueen with Leech Seed chips. But it worked out pretty nicely, so awesome. Ooh, Eric is trying to learn Growth. Ooh, okay. This, I think, would be a good move to teach Venusaur in place of Tackle. Now this makes Eric incredibly one-dimensional, because it can only use Giga Drain as an attacking move, but we've seen the power of Leech Seed and Sleep Powder. I'm going to replace Tackle. And you're not a big fan of the, or you're not much of a fan of the Abra line. Interesting. So I actually like Abra. I mean, I like all of them, to be honest. I think they're all really cool. But yeah, maybe because they're like more humanoid type Pokemon, maybe? I'm not too sure. I love this. Because I am rich, I can give you anything. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, that is definitely something. A Master Ball, which we will not use on a Staryu. You can't buy that anywhere. Yeah, but you can win it from the lottery for some reason, so that's kind of interesting. Alright. Well, awesome stuff. That takes care of the good old Silph. Although there still are quite a few rooms that we can explore. So we'll go through each floor individually, and then take the elevator all the way back down to floor number 1. So I'm curious about some of these items that we weren't able to access earlier. Oh yeah, that's that person taking a piss in the corner. And this one, I think we've been in this room before. I guess I should still take some of these pads that I'm not entirely sure about. Yeah, I should have just gone with my gut there. Alright, so So this is floor number 2. We'll go up to floor number 3. Yeah, exactly, Gaz. Sorry about that. That is a rough one. Because I remember when he showed us that the other week. Alright. Still have this door up here, which I haven't gone through. Which we've definitely been in that room before. And then this one... Oh, tons of items. Nice. An escape rope, which you don't really need in here. A full heal, which is always welcome. And a max revive. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, what's this guy doing? Still cowering in fear. Don't blame him. Nothing in there for some reason. Is there an invisible item, maybe? It seems strange just to put an NPC back behind a behind one of these walls, and then it's like they don't even give you anything, or there's not an item back there. Alright, there's a protein. Oh, very nice. Let's use this protein. So this will give us 10 effort values in attack, which really only Banana and Sand Slash would benefit from. We'll go with Sand Slash. Yeah, perfect. And then this guy's running around. Interesting, there's only one pad back here. Which leads us back to floor number 3. Okay. I thought that would be a bit more exciting than that. Alright, let's go back up then. To the next floor. Oh. Nice, we have those two getting engaged. Well, we better get back to work. That's crazy. You should give these people the day off. Team Rocket ran away, and it's all because of you. Oh, well, actually, she said that as a good thing. Yes, that is because of me. Come work for Silph when you get older. Oh. Sense some grooming going on there. So let's get the hell on out of there. Let's get these items. Hit point up. Okay. That's pretty nice. Vitamin and X special. X items are some of the best items in the game. So let's use the hit point up. And I guess really any of our Pokemon would benefit from that. We'll go with Eric. Since we seem to be really focusing on the act of increasing our hit point as much as possible every turn and stuff. Alright, what is back here? Let's see. TM08, so that is bulk up. Very nice, TM. I'm actually curious who can learn this. I'm not actually going to teach it, because our move sets are pretty much set in stone at this point, but yeah, okay. So I was curious if Wigglytuff could learn bulk up, because if it could, then having a normal type move like Turn or Double Edge would be good, plus Shadow Ball. Ooh, I had to do a catch and release. I see. We now open that up. That takes us to floor number 5. Interesting. Alright, I think there's only a few more rooms here in the Silph Co. Obviously, once we talk to everybody, I will skedaddle out of here. And there's that guy urinating behind a tree again. And did I talk to this guy? I think I did. Yeah, thanks for
serving us.
Yes. Alright, so here on floor number 9. Are there any gates to unlock? I think now we're approaching that point where we've pretty much explored... Oh, you can't use the beds again. Interesting. Where we've pretty much explored all of the different possible nooks and crannies to go through. Oh, there's one down there, actually. Let's see. And then let's speak to you about me crying. Please keep it a secret. Oh my gosh. And then floor number 11, which is just the dead-end floor. Which kind of makes you wonder what the hell the point of that, you know, stairwell is. But whatever. We've explored the hell out of Silph Co. We've gotten tons of really awesome items and vitamins and stuff. And oh, look at that. Our little reflection moving in the indoor pond/fountain. Cool. Yeah, that takes care of this. Oh, lovely. And that only took an hour and probably 20 minutes or so. That was fun, though. Alright, let's heal up, because I don't think we're completely healed up at this point. And there's still a few things to do before we fight Sabrina, because I would definitely love to fight Sabrina at some point during this stream. So what time is it? 11:11 a.m. Yeah, there's still plenty of time to do some more things. So the first thing I'm going to do is look for Mr. Psychic's house, because apparently this guy is important enough to be known as something. Yeah, there's Mr. Psychic, perfect. There's TM29. So that's how you get Psychic in this game, from this guy. And that is a fantastic Psychic type attack. Like I said, Wigglytuff can learn that, but I do like its other moves more. And then let's see. There's a Pokemon Mart here. Can we sell anything? I think I've already sold off all of my super valuable items. I guess we'll sell the X Special since I tend to not use items during battle. But yeah, we're pretty much good then. Can I buy stuff? Nah, I'm good. If I do need to buy anything, I'll just go back to the Celadon department store. Pokemon Trainer Fan Club, interesting. What is in here, I wonder? The trainers are so cool when they're battling, don't you think so? Yeah, they're alright. Brock's the last word on cool. End of story. Now there's a guy who I want to be like. Oh my goodness. So he wants to be a simp pervert? Interesting. All of us gathered here are fans of the Pokemon trainers. The way they look in battle, they are the picture of coolness. Perhaps you will be talked about here too, if you keep winning. And then what do you have to say? I wonder if I could become a cool trainer one day. Oh my lord. Alright, well this is a pretty nice little building, but nothing of significance here. Just got the gift encounters, very nice. Seems like you're making some good progress with your Nuzlocke so far. Oh yeah, we have the real gym and the pseudo gym. So we'll go ahead and fight the pseudo gym first. But I just want to see, is there anything else over here? Maybe an item hiding away somewhere. Doesn't look like it. So let's go into this building and then go into the fake gym. Interesting. Self-centered daughter. Daughter likes to mimic people. Oh. Interesting. So I would assume that this girl can teach us the move Mimic. I guess not. Never mind then. I'm going to be honest, I kind of just glanced through her dialogue. Oh. Well, that's kind of disappointing. Yeah, there's nothing of note here then, I guess, so we'll just continue onward. And we have, like I've been saying it, the fake gym right here. So let's go ahead and put in Banana. So Banana will be quite valuable. So here at this gym, there are 4 trainers and then I think a final trainer that's off screen up top. So I'm going to save my game here, just in case I'm wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure this is how this works. Also, I'm kind of wondering what the hell am I going to do against Sabrina? Because I could use Banana, because it has Bite, which is very nice. But Bite is a special attack in this generation. And all of Sabrina's Pokemon, well, really just Psychic types in general, have really good special attack. Or, I'm sorry, special defense. And special attack, for that matter. So I'm kind of wondering, what am I gonna do? I know Wigglytuff will be involved because of Light Screen. But I'm trying to think about what else to do from there. I don't know, we'll figure something out. Maybe we'll just use Banana, but we'll use Strength instead of Bite as our primary move. Nice, that guy wants me to take my shoes off. I sense more perversions. Well, at the very least, this is nice effort value training for Gyarados. Like, these Pokemon are all, I think, in line with what Gyarados would want, with speed and attack. Which I guess for those wondering, if there is anybody wondering, you get Earthquake in this game after defeating Giovanni for the final time. So yes, we have not seen the end of Giovanni. And actually, you know what? Dragon Rage could be an idea. In terms of taking out Sabrina's pokes. Because I don't think, like, Alakazam, for example, has very much hit points. Or very many hit points. I think I look at hit point as a singular type of thing, which is why I say, like, very much hit point, and then just stop at the point. It's not plural. So I should probably change that habit, because it is just hit points in this game, plural. But alright, the being overly pedantic probably isn't the most entertaining discussion, so... Yeah, very many hit points, exactly. I think it's because, in my head, I think about the attack stats, the defense stats, and of course the hit point stat. So that's why I always lean into that. Oh, you are very entertained. Oh, okay, well, that's good, at least. At least someone is entertained by the very, I guess, basic form of linguistics occurring here in this commentary. Like linguistic discussion, I guess. But anyway, it's like I really don't have much to talk about for this particular gym against these guys, because they all just have fighting types. But I suppose I could talk about the end reward, where we have Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee, which I think actually the leader of this particular fake gym has both of those Pokemon, and will fight you using both of those. And I've always liked Hitmonchan more than Hitmonlee. Like, I really don't like Hitmonlee at all. But Hitmonchan is, like, super cool, too, because it learns the elemental punches, which actually aren't very good for it to learn, but it's still cool in concept, despite that. So let me save my game, just in case anything goes wrong here. But we should be okay. Oh, you've never really liked either of them. And you know what? That kind of goes into the humanoid type of look that both of these Pokemon have. And I could see how that could be off-putting. I will say I love Hitmontop, though. Hitmontop is definitely up there as one of my favorites in the entire series. And exactly, yeah, because the other day, yeah, exactly, like we were talking about the Machop line, and then also with what was it? It was Inteleon, the Generation 8 fully evolved water starter. Alright, so... Man, against Hitmonchan... I guess I will keep Banana out there. We'll just kind of go with it. And yes, the soccer-playing rabbit. Yes, oh man, I feel bad for not remembering its name. Because I actually kind of like that Pokemon. Because I used it in one of my Sword and Shield playthroughs. So I did 2 playthroughs. And hey, there's the Elemental Punch, Ice Punch. As you can see, 6 damage, so it's not a very good move on it. God, I keep wanting to say Incineroar. That is the Generation 7 fully evolved fire starter. Which I don't like at all. I really don't like Incineroar. Arg beaten. Nice. Interesting. He's not gonna, like, tell us, hey, take one of these Pokemon. We're just going to steal them for ourselves, apparently. My mic is kind of making crackling noises. Okay, let me reset then. So did that fix the static, or is it still weird? Alright, well, I broke out the Blue Yeti if my snowball is having issues. So is this better, Al? Or at least tolerable. And yeah, no problem, Nick. Ooh, nicey. Okay, perfect. And then I'll mess with like the general settings of the Yeti sometime later, but yeah, for now, we'll just have to roll with this. Whatever the default settings are and whatever I have these things switched to. But yeah, since it is a different mic, like if I need to be turned up or anything, please feel free to let me know. Because I think the snowball was a bit naturally louder. And I can't quite put the Yeti up close to my face or anything. Up close to the face. So we'll just kind of have to roll with this particular layout behind the scenes. But anyway. Yeah, hopefully that static thing wasn't happening too much. Let me get my controller. And let's remove that. And yeah, let's head back to these dirty things we were doing. Alright, let's save the game. Oh, perfect. Well, I really appreciate that, Al. Awesome. Alright, so they let us just pick between Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. Again, there's like no lead up to this, really. It's like they were just like, oh yeah, just steal our stuff, you know, now that you've defeated us. See, this is all Team Rocket had to do. Just infiltrate this place. Alright, we'll take the Hitmonchan, because that will be our 50th Pokemon. I like how he's looking at us when we were doing it. Grunt, stay and train at karate with us. Nah, I think I'm good. Alright, just checking the TikTok audio levels too. I think we're good there too. Alright, so last thing I want to do is heal up and then we'll head on into the gym. Well, actually, let's see. Who am I leading with? I have Gyarados at the moment. Yeah, we'll keep Gyarados out there. I think that's fine. Oh. I don't think my movement's fine, though. I'm gonna be honest, my hands are like freezing right now. It's like clenching my hand feels weird. And in fact, I'm actually gonna go grab a blanket real quick, so I'm gonna be right back. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Now this is peak cozy vibes for me. The only thing that would make it better is if Gaz was giving me a foot rub and if DL was cooking his meat in the background. Which isn't a euphemism, by the way. That's just that's something he actually does. He cooks his meat. All right, let's go in here. Later, yes. All right, so like I said, Banana's fine. But we'll talk to this guy because we typically don't speak to him. Champ in the making, Sabrina's Pokemon use Psychic Power instead of Force. Fighting Pokemon are especially weak against Psychic Pokemon, so that Hitmonchan you got, you shouldn't be using. But, yeah, they'll get destroyed before they can even aim a punch. Yes, of course. There's actually quite a few different types of Pokemon that get destroyed by Psychic types. Because there's so many poison types in this game. Now, I don't remember the correct path to get to Sabrina, so we're just gonna kind of wing it. We'll see what happens. Can I sneak? Yeah, oh wow, you can sneak past them that way. Cool. By just going directly to the bottom? Nice. Is this Sabrina? No. I actually don't find it too necessary to fight these extra trainers. Alright. Well, with that, I won't lead with Banana then, because I didn't realize it was going to be that easy to infiltrate this place. So, yeah, the plan of action here. Wigglytuff with Light Screen, then we switch out, I guess, to Banana, and just Bite and Strength spam our way to victory. I think that's the way to do it against Sabrina. So let's save our game, let's save Scum, just in case. But I think we should be good, so let's see what happens. Of course, no commentary during the gym fight. Let's enjoy ourselves.
Oh, I had a vision of your arrival.
Alright, I'm not going to read it like that. Alright, that one wasn't too bad. That was actually one of the easier gym fights. Alright, cool. So that gives us $4,300 and, of course, the Marsh badge. Ooh, lovely. And, of course, we get the TM from Sabrina, which is TM04 Calm Mind, which is one of the best TMs in the game. But none of our Pokemon can learn it. Normally I would teach it to Clefable, but I'm not using Clefable in this playthrough. But good stuff. So, to go to the TikTok chat real quick, Charizard is listening to you most of the time, but you do see a disobedience problem. Ooh, yes. Classic. I guess that'll make things a bit more interesting, though, depending on what Charizard ends up doing in certain moments. But hell yeah. Now, I don't remember how to get out of this place, because I don't remember the path I took. So, we'll get out of here eventually, I feel. Alright, so apparently that was not working. Let's try this way, I guess. We'll try pads that we haven't used. And we'll just kind of flounder our way out of here, I guess. See, it's a shame I can't use an escape rope in here. And it's a shame they don't just have like one kind of like skip pad type of thing that they do in the later gens, where they'll just have you take a teleporter back to the entrance instead of going through the puzzle again. It's like this might actually take longer than the gym fight. Yeah, we're back at Sabrina now. Oh my gosh. Alright, I believe we entered that room from the bottom. And maybe this one from this pad? Oh my god. It's like I've used that pad before. Why did I go on there? It's like I should be paying as close attention to the pattern as possible, because these are all clearly leading me to the same spots every time. There we go. Oh my gosh, it was that bottom right one. Good lord. You know what? Let's go back in here. Well, let's talk to this guy. Let's see what he has to say. Psychic power, huh? If I had that, I'd make a bundle at the slots. Oh my god, this guy is just like Pez. No. But, that's awesome. Oh man, I hope DL was here to see that. Good lord. Alright. And yeah, the, time for the promotion match with the Disobedience Charizard as your lead, and your Charizard is also an alpha. That's pretty cool, at least. Alright, so now things are pretty open-ended because we haven't even really explored using Silph yet. I have off-screen because I ended up catching something that I would like to use on my team. But we haven't quite gotten to that part of the playthrough, though. So for this, I will pull up my notes here. Let's see what we have in store. Oh yeah, this. We can catch the legendary birds now. But I think I'll skip that. I'll just go to Cinnabar Island. So I think in order to get to Cinnabar Island, I have to go south of Fuchsia. And then there'll be some things to collect and battle along the way. And I think Articuno is along the way at the Seafoam Islands. So thankfully, for Venusaur, it'll get some use here. And let's see. Let's just reorganize the moves real quick. And let's get going. Alright. I suppose the only other item I would potentially want to purchase from the Celadon Game Corner would be the TM for Ice Beam, because I actually wouldn't mind putting that on Gyarados. Because when Lance sends out his Dragonites, it's going to be a bit rough. And I think having Gyarados can kind of counter those Dragonites with Intimidate. And Fuchsia City's down there, so I'm actually going to need to pull out my Pidgeot. And we'll put Meowth away just momentarily. I don't think we need Cut during this process. I think at the most we'll just need Strength and Surf. So let's go ahead and fly. And actually something I want to point out, because I don't actually want to go here yet, because I don't want to catch the legendary birds quite yet. But there's this part here, the power plant, that is like outside of the rock tunnel. Like there's a little area you can surf and then it'll lead you to the power plant. I actually caught something in there, and it wasn't Zapdos, but Zapdos is in there. The Pokemon I caught at the power plant is good old Magneton. Which I said I was going to use in a previous stream, but yes, I'm going to use Magneton on my team. And this one's a Calm Nature, which really isn't what I wanted. I wanted Modest or Timid, but this thing has incredibly good individual values for its stats. I think its hit point is still pretty low, but all of its other stats are like in the 20s, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta use this thing, you know? Like sometimes that takes priority over nature, especially in something like this, which is just a casual thing. I'm actually going to plop on Magneton onto my team now. So goodbye Meowths, you served me quite well during this playthrough. I'll still be using them off screen, I'm sure, but let's check in on this Lapras. It's a quirky nature, which is actually really good for single player, because quirky is neutral. So you could use Body Slam. We have the Surf TM. We have access to Ice Beam. So that, along with Body Slam, it has Mist, which actually would have been really nice in that gym battle, because Mist gets rid of... Oh no, never mind. I'm thinking of Haze, I think. Yeah, this prevents stat reductions. Haze is what gets rid of all stat changes. So never mind, I take the Mist hype back. But Body Slam, Confuse Ray, and Perish Song are actually pretty interesting moves. Every time you see Crescent Curry, you want to eat it IRL. Oh, I'll have to look that up, because I'm not familiar with what that food item is in ZA. I wonder, Gaz, maybe you have the same feeling that Nick the Hedgehog does about Crescent Curry? And then let's see, Hitmonchan here. Another neutral nature, Docile, okay. Probably not as good as it is with Lapras, but at least with this particular Hitmonchan, it would be open to using the elemental punches. No, I love that. It looks okay. Odd combo. Oh. That's fair enough. Because I have no idea what it is, but... Oh, that's awesome. It says here, Taunty makes it in ZA. Okay. It's the food that is given after every rank up. Okay, very nice. Alright. And if this were like a proper, serious video playthrough, I would have shown the process of catching the Magneton and all that. But for the sake of speeding things up and, you know, eventually one day getting to Red Dead Redemption 2, you know, I didn't want to show that process of catching this thing. But in fact, let's give the amulet coin for now. And it's croissants and curry. Interesting. Croissants and curry. Huh. It's like the curry from the Galar region. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that, because there's even a curry dex as well. Oh yeah, there's going to be tons of swimmers all around the place. So, yeah, this will be fun. Not really, but yeah, it'll be kind of fun. But crescents around a curry middle. Okay, I see. So it's like the croissant. Because of the shape of the croissant, it would make sense that you could maybe fit something into the center of it. Okay. Oh, because Tawny's from the Galar region. Oh, well, that's a nice little modern connection. That's cool. Okay, Gaz will send me a pic. Yes. Well, I won't say what... I shouldn't say it on stream. But yeah, you know, feel free to send over that pic, Gaz. Okay, it's like 3 croissants and curry in the middle. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, and actually this is something I could get at some point. We could get Thunderbolt for Magneton. I'll have to do that. Even though it's already doing some pretty nice damage with Spark. But it's just very powerful. It has great special attack. I think it's like base 105 or something like that. Let's see. Base of rice and Japanese style curry. Ooh. Sounds tasty. And then I want it because I like rice and I like croissants due to it being bread, and I am a bread addict. No, I don't blame you, actually. I love bread too. Like, honestly, the sandwich bread, I think, matters more to me. Like, I'm just changing it to sandwiches now. Like, in my mind, like, I think about, like, bread, like, for sandwiches and stuff, like turkey sandwiches or whatever. And it's like the bread almost matters more than the amount of ingredients that you're putting inside of a sandwich. Or like with a pizza and the taste of the bread dough. And how crispy it is, or how it's been prepared. And there's bread I hate, though, like cornbread. Oh, yes, of course. That's fair enough. It's definitely a different type of taste and texture with that. But oh my gosh, this is reminding me of the Costco croissants that I used to buy. Because I haven't purchased them in a while, actually. Maybe I should do that this weekend. Purchase some of those to make some sandwiches. Because they are extremely tasty. They're quite buttery and greasy because of it. But if you throw them in the air fryer, I mean, they get quite nice. Like, they lose that grossness, I guess, and become very, very tasty. I'm sure that's all the chemicals and whatnot. Well, I don't know. I probably shouldn't be saying that about a company's food product, but who knows? And no one's going to watch this anyway, so it's fine. Hold for a sec. Back. Dad was look BRB. Alright. No problem there. Nick the Hedgehog. Cooking stream when? Oh, it would be the most uneventful cooking stream, Gaz. It would just be like, oh, I'm gonna eat this today, and I'm gonna cook it using the air fryer. As this all my cooking ever really is. I suppose I can make a cup of coffee. You know, there's like a button press involved with that, right? Which actually, I would love a cup of coffee right now. Let's see, it's almost 12, and I know, like, you know, I always try to be mindful about this, because I really do not want to cut into the time we have, like, VCs and stuff, so... Yeah, I'll probably end stream when we get to Cinnabar. Maybe we can even fight Blaine today, because I don't know how long this is going to take on this route. So I guess at this point we could skip past a lot of these trainers, because they're not the toughest. Because the game makes it to where you can surf at pretty much any point once you get surf. And so they balance things out by making these trainers have pretty much consistent levels all across the board in all of the different water areas. Oh yeah, of course, L. No problem there. Yeah, so I'll take a bit of time then. Because I'm sure we're going to have lots of trainers here and stuff. And yeah, with real food. That's the thing though, it's like I'm stunted when it comes to, you know, properly making food, I guess. Because the only thing I can think of that I used to make myself were breakfast sandwiches where I would cook the eggs and fry either the bacon or the sausage patties, depending on whichever flavor, I guess, that I wanted. But that's really not that intensive because it's just eggs. And then I used to make these quesadillas with some store-bought meat and stuff. And oh yeah, Charizard still doesn't like you. That's too bad. Well, as you move further and further along in the game, he'll obviously come around to you. And it was like shredded... I don't want to say steak meat, because I don't know if it was steak meat. It might have just been shredded beef. Gonna make some stew tomorrow. Is that, well, you know, my toilet humor, I just instantly thought you were talking about, you know... Well, yeah, I shouldn't expand on that on stream. But anyway, yeah, very nice. Sounds tasty though, Gaz. Like an actual stew. Yeah, that sounds good. It sounds scrumptious. As we have Sis and Bro, Leah and Luke. Interesting. Ooh, a beef stew, nice. Ooh, that sounds really good. See, now I'm hungry. I would love to make some food today. I think I'll probably do my classic rice and chicken that I've been eating lately. Like a maniac. Or even like breakfast sandwich. Because actually I've already lost a few pounds by eating like this, and I've been cutting out fast food. Which is not only a good health choice, but also it's pretty nice because that's more money that can be spent on shiny cardboard and trading cards. Oh yeah, you are not alone there, Nick. I also enjoy eating food. Yeah, because I can't tell you the last time I've been to Wendy's. It's been a while. I guess this is kind of the problem, though, with Giga Drain in single player, is that we don't have much PP for it, so it's like we've only used 2, but we're a fourth of the way through our total PP for Giga Drain. So we'll try to be a bit creative here and swap Pokemon around. I suppose something I could do is go to one of Professor Oak's aides and get the experience share to put on Venusaur. If I like food, it becomes a fast addiction. If I hate the food, I avoid them like the plague. Oh, I see, so it's like one extreme versus the other. Yeah, that's fair. Because some people are like that. So yeah, that makes sense. Ooh, for example, you hate chili. Oh, that actually breaks my heart, because I actually quite enjoy chili. But it's obviously fine, though. Ooh, you had a smash burger today. Nice. It's like my understanding of smash burgers is that the appeal is the crispiness that happens to the burger patty. Because that adds a different type of texture and flavor to it. And damn, that Tentacruel survived. Oh my gosh. I'm actually shocked by that. But you say, on the other hand, you love chocolate and you will eat it forever till you get exhausted. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I can't say I have much of a sweet tooth, honestly. Because it almost, like, makes my teeth feel weird or something. Burgers should be wider, not thicker. Well, I will say I like restaurant burgers, like at the Cheesecake Factory, for example. Because when I went there on Christmas Eve with my parents, I ended up ordering, and my sister, I ended up ordering a burger with like this special barbecue sauce that they have, but it's like, I don't know, they have some like secret ingredient to it. Something like that. But anyway, I had that. It's like barbecue type of burger. It was very thick patty and very juicy and moist. And I won't say other words because then it'll start sounding especially weird. But anyway, it's like one of those types of burgers where you pretty much have to eat it with a knife and fork. And I kind of like that. And I wasn't paying attention to what this guy had. Oh, Staryu, that's fine. Yeah, Pez's secret sauce. Maybe that's why I enjoyed it so much, because it had Pez's secret sauce in it, and the barbecue sauce. But I don't know. I do enjoy the thought of a smash burger, but I also enjoy the larger burgers as well. They're pretty tasty. Essentially a steak in a way, but it still has the texture of a burger patty, you know? And your sweet tooth can rival many aside from specific kinds of candy like mints. You hate mints, and you hate dark chocolate as well. That's fair enough. Funnily enough, dark chocolate and mints would be a flavor in itself. because that's pretty common with chocolates to mix with mint. That's what junior mints are, basically. But yeah, I'm not a fan of dark chocolate, but I don't mind mint. Mint's pretty tasty at times. Well, yeah, the large burger would be like a steak with bread and veggies. Yeah, because mine that I ordered had lettuce and tomato on it. Oh, and pickles. Very, very tasty. Alright, we're probably going to make a lot of bathroom trips to the Pokemon Center. Because we only have so much PP. Oh, nice. This guy's blocking my path. You love to see it. Not really. Alright, let me get a sip of water here. Ah, very good. That exactly hydrates. So my voice doesn't start attacking me like how it sometimes does. Because it is feeling quite dry at the moment. Alright, but I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about good old Blaine, actually. He's kind of been on my mind now. Where I've got to think about my strategy with Blaine. What do I want to use against him? Because really, Gyarados would just flat out wall him. Because I don't think he has any kind of like rock-type moves or electric-type moves. Yeah, let's swap out if he's going to use Seeking. 2 banana, actually. Let's use our Gyarados. But beyond that, I don't think that there really has to be any kind of special strategy involved here. But actually, let's swap into Gyarados. I know Eric is really falling behind in levels now, but that is okay. Because it still has a really awesome strat of Sleep Powder and Leech Seed. So it shouldn't be a problem, really. And then, of course, we have all those rare candies. Just in case we need a bit of a boost, which we probably will before the Elite Four. I don't remember what Lance's Pokemon are at. So I'd like to kind of get them around Lance and Pez's level. Maybe a bit lower, but... I would imagine in the 50s is what we should aim for. Oh man, all these Staryu. Oh yeah, and I forgot about this too. Wigglytuff has Thunderbolt. I have so many options, I didn't actually have to just rely exclusively on Magneton and Venusaur. There's quite a few different ways of approaching this route. Alright, Wigglytuff, you beast. Getting some nice XP there. Alright. But not much money, though. Not really earning much. And worst case scenario, if we do have to train up, we do have the Versus Seeker. And there's lots of trainers in this game that we can rematch. Actually, let's put Magneton back up front. which would also allow us to get some more money too, which will be nice. Because we can always buy vitamins at the department store with whatever extra money we have. Which we might do after Blaine, actually. We might end the stream with buying vitamins. Which sounds very healthy. And actually, you know, you mentioned shinies earlier, Gaz. A shiny I like is Cloyster's shiny. So there's like this blue look to it, and Shelder is like a gold. They're very nice colors. We'll wait for this guy to come back around. So actually, if we were playing Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee, I wouldn't mind shiny hunting for one of those two. Because the Pokemon in that game look amazing. Yeah, exactly. It's like a deep blue. It's like Nidoking shiny. Yep, the catch combo. Which I remember doing that for hours. Like, I think I spent like 7 hours one day hunting for something. I don't remember what it was, though. So what a great way to spend my time if I don't even remember what I was catching. No, but, no, I had fun doing it. But I really wish I remembered what it was. It may have been Vulpix, because I had Let's Go Eevee. So I think it was Vulpix. Ooh. You say you got lucky, Gaz. How so? I just realized this guy's name is Darien. Interesting. Didn't quite catch that earlier. Oh yeah, the full odds Spearow, that's right. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's a cool one for sure. And that was before the addiction, of course. Or, of course, before you know, cared about shinies. Yeah. Now, that's cool, though. Because I think my first, and maybe only full odds in Pokemon Let's Go was a Bellsprout in the Viridian Forest. So I was very surprised by it, because there's so many Pokemon that spawn in there, and it actually gets quite laggy in there. Alright, so we do have to go through the Seafoam Islands. Strong trainers and water Pokemon are common sights in these parts. They say that Misty of the Cerulean Gym trains here. Alright. Yeah, we do have to go through the dungeon here. Which I guess means that catching Articuno now would be a pretty good idea, but I will not. Wait, you can actually say you got an OG odds shiny too? Well, in Let's Go, that's not OG odds though. Because that's still 1 in 4,000. Oh, Tri-Attack. Oh, wow. Tri-Attack isn't great for Magneton because it's more of a special attacker. So we'll get rid of Sonic Boom though. Because it's still better than having Sonic Boom. And let's see. Oh yeah, the Wurmple and Emeralds. That's right. Forgot about that. That is true. Because it's been so long since you played played it, Gaz. That's why I forgot. No, but let's see here. I am kind of cheating because I pulled up a little map of the sea foam, or yeah, the sea foam islands. It's a big ass dungeon. That's all I'll say. So we'll still go into it blind. Man, really, I should have bought some repels and stuff. So we're going to be running into a lot of Pokemon in here. There are awesome Slowpoke in here, because we are playing LeafGreen, so... Interestingly enough, this is the only way to get Slowpoke in Gen 3. Oh, Ice Heal. And we'll be seeing lots of them. But I'm kind of surprised they didn't put, like, Slowbro and Gale of Darkness or something. But, kind of on the topic of shinies and stuff, I can't remember the last time I got a full odds shiny. It might have been when I was younger. Like, the last one I could remember. Like a full OG odds shiny was in Platinum in the Great Marsh, which is that game's version of the Safari Zone. I caught a Carnivine in there. That was shiny. Oh yeah, we have these holes we can drop down. Interesting. I forgot about that. Let's see. Danger, fast current, yes. Oh, that's kind of awesome. And hey, Slowbro, hell yeah. If we didn't already have Gyarados, I wouldn't mind using Slowbro, because that Psychic type is very, very nice to have. That Psychic typing. Hints, boulders might change the flow of the water, yes. So this dungeon is basically a giant strength puzzle. And they had that telescope type thing, right? Yes, exactly. So it's like every day in-game, the Pokemon that I think was like most common to catch in any of the areas of the Great Marsh would appear in that telescope. There is some kind of mechanic to it, but it was pretty handy because there would be some days where you wouldn't see anything that you'd want. Here's where we could potentially mess with the currents and stuff. Oh, there's Seal. Very nice. I wouldn't want to use Seal, but Dugong is an interesting defensive poke, I think. I probably would use Safeguard strategies, or the Safeguard strats on that. Alright, so yeah, we need to get a few of these boulders down these holes here. There's kind of an interesting way to do this. Would get Munchlax and Platinum from that method, may be wrong. No, you can only get Munchlax through the honey trees. So no, you wouldn't find it through the telescope at the Great Marsh. I feel like in the post-game the telescope was especially helpful when they would have Pokemon from other regions like start appearing. And also I switched to Gyarados as being in the front because it has Intimidate. So we can scare away wild Pokemon since I don't have repels on me. And I think I see what I have to do here. Oh, nice. There's still Zubat hanging around here. Nice. So there we go. We've now blocked off the current. And there is Articuno. But we will not be fighting that. But I do like its sprite. It's very cool. Instead, I'll be trying to find the exit to this place, because I need to get the hell out of here in order to get to Cinnabar Island. Which I suppose an idea could have been to go to Cinnabar Island through Pallet Town, because I think you can do that. Oh, your favorite verb. Yes. Very nice. I do like Zapdos a bit more. TBH. But Articuno is still really cool. I suppose if I had more Ultra Balls, then I would give Articuno a shot. But I don't think it's a good idea to try cashing it here. Ooh, a big pearl. We could sell that for money. Lovely. It's like my throat's getting dry again. Alright, there's two paths to take here. Guess it doesn't really matter which one we take, but it's like I'm actually tempted to knock out some of these Pokemon because I feel like they'd give pretty good experience. But I guess I'll pass on that for now. Because I don't want to get too invested in that. Probably wouldn't be a great idea. Alright. Ah, there was an item down here. A nice revive. Cool stuff. It's like I'm desperately hoping to find that exit. Which I don't know if this place is going to be like the rock tunnel, where it's going to be a ladder that leads us to the exit. Like that in itself is the exit, rather than an actual door or passageway. This just led us back to the entrance. Oh my gosh. Alright. So, yeah, it's 100% a puzzle. That's quite interesting. I think maybe what I'll do is the tactic I mentioned earlier, where we will approach this Cinnabar Island from the north, rather than from the Seafoam Island side. Yeah, and I have strength, because it's a strength puzzle, basically. Because you need to stop the currents inside and all that. But I kind of don't want to deal with that right now. I think we'll just fly our way around the Seafoam Islands. Yeah, exactly. I was going to go through Pallet Town. Alright, we'll just put the Gyarados in the box for now. Or actually, wait a minute, because... Oh, this is going to be awkward. Because there is no Pokemon Center in Pallet Town. Well, I suppose I can go through Viridian. Yeah, I'll go through... Viridian City. And then just backtrack from there. Okay. So yeah, there's those pesky Seafoam Islands, Cinnabar Island, and then Pallet Town. But I just said I was going to backtrack. Oh my gosh. Because there's no PC in here, in this town. Okay, let's just go up north just a little bit. Alright, let's move our Pokemon back and get the ball rolling once again. Actually, are my Pokemon healed up? They should be. Because I don't remember really fighting anything. Alright, so let's put Venusaur back up front. And then head back through Route 1. Ah, this takes me back.
Oh. This brings me back.
Alright, so this brings us to Route 21. And then there are patches of dirt, or little miniature islands along the way, featuring these fishermen that I'm sure have Magikarp still, right? Yep, they do. For some reason. It's like they really should have better pokes at this point. And actually, I could have used a heal. This Venusaur only has 7, now 6 Giga Drains left. Alright, let's swap out something a bit more... I guess, not necessarily powerful, but just something that has more PP in its moves. Alright, another Magikarp. Oh god, is this guy like a 6 Magikarp trainer at this point in the game? Oh, that would be amazing if he is. Hopefully these last 3 are Gyarados. Oh, this is not looking promising. Which I guess, for the record, I have nothing against the 6 Magikarp trainers in the series. Because that's 6 speed effort values, right? Which is pretty nice. But oh my gosh. Yep. Just more and more of these Magikarp. Alright, is the 6th one going to be a 6th Magikarp? Let's see. It is. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's amazing. Well, you know what? I respect it. Yeah, big ups to you, Wade. Heh, Magikarp just don't make the grade, do they? Well, I mean, they would easily if this person evolved them. They're like 7 levels past the evolution level. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. I might skip past these trainers just to get to Cinnabar. And maybe I'll battle these trainers off screen and stuff. This is quite an expansive route. Because I would like to get to Cinnabar and fight Blaine. and then probably end the stream with that. Ooh, level 37 Starmie, interesting. I think Blaine's best Pokemon is level 47. And I think it's his Arcanine as well. Alright, down goes Starmie. This should be some nice experience. Yeah, 1600. Very, very nice. Yeah, I'll probably battle all these guys off stream and stuff. And actually, I should probably swap out Venusaur for good old Magneton at this point. So we're running a bit low on those Giga Drains. Oh, but Wartortle. Ooh. Yeah, no, let's keep Venusaur out. Starter versus starter action. Oh, and Protect. He's gonna PP stall me. Oh no. Which actually is not a bad idea, all things considered. But we should be fine here. We should knock this thing out. Yeah, it's not as powerful as the Starmie was. Yeah, big ups Swimmer Jerome. Alright, cool. And this is Cinnabar Island. Lovely, lovely stuff. So, with that... Sandslash is also an option to use against Blaine and the trainers in the gym. So, you know what? Let's have both Banana and Sandslash kind of at the top here. And Cinnabar Island is very small. Like, it really is just an island. There's a Pokemon lab here, which is where we can actually revive the fossils. Which, if there were a fossil I'd want to use, it would be Aerodactyl. Like, I like Kabutops. I mean, I guess it would be a level 5 Kabuto, but eventually I do like Kabutops, but yeah, I'd go with Aerodactyl above all else. And what's for sale here? I actually thought this was another one of Professor Oak's aids. Yeah, Aerodactyl. Yeah, of course, because Al knows all about the power behind an Aerodactyl and speed. But I do want to check this. We do have Ultra Balls sold here, which is really nice, because if I did want to catch Articuno, I could stock up on or Ultra Balls here. So I could buy 99 and still have a lot of money left over. But I won't do that. We will hold off for now. Maybe next stream we can catch the legendary birds, which would be probably tomorrow. But for now, yeah, let's go into Cinnabar Island's gym. Oh, the door is locked. Oh. So do we have to complete the Pokemon Mansion subplot then? Yeah, let me save my game real quick. And the music here, oh my god. Oh, I have to get the key. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's fine then. Oh, this Vulpix. Lovely. Yeah, let's run away. It actually won't take too long if we ignore the trainers. Yeah, I could do that. Because I think I'm more open now to fighting trainers off-screen. So we've done a lot of on-screen fighting. like with the Silph Co. So actually, to kind of help avoid encounters, let's pull out Gyarados. Yeah, exactly. And then 2 of your Pokemon died to an Alpha Buttlebee. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's pretty rough, especially with the Nuzlocke. With the Nuzlocke rules. Now, I'm going to be honest, I remember virtually nothing about the Pokemon Mansion, so I will try my best to get through this place. Yeah, because this place is like a maze. Now, I'm going to be honest, I might actually have to take a step away for just a moment. Like, I'll still continue streaming, but I'll probably have to be right back for a few moments. For reasons I don't want to get graphic about. So actually, we'll leave the Pokemon Mansion, like, weird Goomkum music on. But yeah, I'm gonna be right back. And I'll be back in like 5 minutes or so. Also, I should probably mute my mic. Alrighty, I have returned now. Yeah, that could have been very bad if my webcam was facing a different direction there. I should really remove that from the list of different things on my stream layout. Like, that would have been really bad. I would have probably had to delete the stream. Because I don't want people to see my blue sweatpants. Oh, well, that's good. Alright, perfect. Should revives given to you by others from the side quest trigger the found revives sea cause you made? Interesting. Now, thankfully, all that was shown was my floor, so... But alright, we are back trying to get through this Pokemon Mansion. And like you mentioned, it should go by relatively quickly as long as we ignore the trainers, so I will make sure to do that as best I can. Because it's like there are switches that we need to use to open the gates and stuff. And I really should just buy repels at this point, because this is going to get really, really annoying. Especially because we have so much money, too. So, you know what? I'm going to buy repels at the Pokemart. Check, you can see my snatch. Okay, perfect. Good. Yeah, it was well concealed, so... I accidentally clicked on cancel, that's my bad. I overshot the max repels. I'd imagine we'll need probably 10 of these, maybe more. Let's go with 15. That should be fine for this dungeon. Because I'd imagine I'm going to get lost at some point and probably have to backtrack, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright, so let's go into the bag. This is one nice thing, though, about the modern games, is that the repels, you don't have to go into the bag every time. Like, when this max repel runs out, then the game will prompt you when it runs out if you want to use another one. Yeah, we'll press the secret switch. Who wouldn't? Love that. Alright, there is a nerd here, but he... Oh, wow, he could have actually looked at me and battled me. I believe we need to look at this. Oh no, this is lore related to Mewtwo, I believe. Yeah, because they find Mew. And ooh, a Zinc. More special defense effort values. Lovely. Let's give that to Venusaur. Then I don't think, yeah, we can't walk past those rocks. We do have more lore. Interesting. Oh, calcium, so I'm guessing you can just find all of the vitamins in here. Cool. I think that's it, though. Oh, we need to activate this switch again. Well, actually, let's use this calcium here for some special attack boostage. So I guess we could go with Wigglytuff again. Won't have any effects. Okay. What about you, Ninetail? Well, I think I did this last time. Let's go with Eric. Yeah, perfect. We are just boosting up this Venusaur like crazy with vitamins and stuff. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's activate the switch again. So I saw something up top, and I need to reactivate the repels. Of course. Yeah, so let's see what's up here. So there's another switch. There's also this room here. An iron, perfect. Yeah, I will save the vitamin usage till later. I won't use it right this moment. Oh yeah, this thing where we can drop down. I believe it's the second drop down that leads to a balcony, or balcony. That will have what we need, I think. It's a shame we don't have Earthquake right now, because that would be great against this Magnemite. Because this thing's going to be annoying. We'll use Dragon Rage. This should be fine. It kind of does sound like something Yoga would say. Alright. Yeah, I knew this Magnemite would be annoying. Alright, yeah, we have no choice but to switch out now. Let's see. Well, doesn't really matter. Let's go with Sand Slash. Ooh, and a Magneton. Well, I don't know why I'm cringing, because I keep forgetting that we have Ninetales these days to deal with Magnemites and Magnetons. Yeah, so there we go. Cool. Oh, lovely. Alright, so that takes care of him. And I guess before we jump down, there's still these other parts of this floor. So we'll go down here and just see what's down here. Oh, a hit point up. Nice. So like I said, I think it's the second one. Let's see. Well, I guess both of them would lead to the same spot. And that didn't help me at all. Oh. Lovely. And then this thing needs to be activated. Well, with that, use another one of these. And we'll go up these stairs. I haven't gone up these stairs yet, I don't think. Yeah. February 6th, Mew gave birth. We named the newborn Mewtwo, yes. Nice little backstory there for the creation of Mewtwo. It's like, I want to talk to that guy, but I'm afraid he's going to battle me, so I will avoid that. Yeah, you can't remember the pattern for switches, or for the switches. Yeah, that's fair. Because I think there was a... Well, no. There wasn't a downstairs area here. Because there was on that side, but it's not quite what we need. So we do need this side. Or no. Now I'm a little confused. see, are there any other pathways? There's this, but we've already gone through there. Yeah, so I was right to purchase all these max repels, I think. Alright, so that would lead us down there. And this... You think it's top right? Oh, never mind. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, there's a bit of that stream delay, but... yeah. So then we're back in this room, which will lead us there. So I don't know if activating this and then backtracking will do anything. I don't think it will. So we have this, but this leads to the hit point up, and not actually to anything we need. Alright, let's activate that then. Just fall off the cliff. Yeah, because we did that before, though. We did the other side. Ah, so we did the right one, but we didn't do the left one. So yeah, the left one is what we needed. I think my assumption was that the right ledgeway was the one that we needed. Because it's like protected by a trainer. So my assumption was that it was more important compared to the one that we just fell off. And also it looked like when we jumped off the right pathway's void... Oh god, self-destruct. Thank goodness for Intimidate. But it's also like, I thought there was enough space by falling off the right pathway, like down below where it dropped us. I thought there was like enough space for the left pathway's void. So actually, I'm just going to keep doing this and use Intimidate, because it seems like this guy is just going to keep on self-destructing. Exactly, it's them messing with the trope. Oh, very nice, Nick the Hedgehog. Yeah, Heracross is awesome. That is a good one. Yeah. Darn smoke screen's gonna mess with my accuracy a little bit, but there we go. Rock Slide ends up coming up clutch. Alright, that takes care of that. And now we can continue forward. Gotta pick up these items though, because these are actually very valuable items. And there's an exit there that I shouldn't have used, because it's just going to take me back here. Oh my goodness. Well, at least we know the pathway now, but that's pretty sneaky there, Game Freak. I would have assumed it would have led to like the top floor of the building or something, like maybe there's a rooftop area. But clearly not. Oh well. Yeah, that was a pretty bad idea. But oh well, we'll get back there pretty quickly. I think anyway. I think I remember the path. No, it's this other one. Oh, gotta activate the statue switch. And we'll hop up here. That's right, gotta use this. I do like how the Mewtwo statue, like its eyes glow red when it's activated. It's very cool. Yeah, very nice. Adding it to the team over Spupa. Mewtwo is far too powerful. We have failed to curb its vicious tendencies. Ooh, bit of foreshadowing to how powerful good old Mewtwo is. Oh, nice full restore. That's pretty handy. Oh, well, you get Blizzard in here. Nice. Suppose you also get Solar Beam in here, too, somewhere. Okay, let's activate that. And then there was a pathway up above. Well, kind of back there now at this point. And hey, there's the secret key. Hell yeah. Could technically use an escape rope to get out of here. And then there's Solar Beam. Nice. Blizzard and Solar Beam, like right back to back. That's pretty cool. And I'll come back here and fight all the trainers again off screen at some point. Just for the experience, of course. But yeah, this gate... Well, actually, no, because that led to the exit. That's right. So is there a way of activating that? I guess not. So what we'll do, because we could use one of our many escape ropes, or we could just use Dig on Sandslash and head back to Cinnabar Island. Cool. Yeah, you're right that, like, you know, just going straight for the key and ignoring the trainers was definitely the way to go with that. It's alright, let's go ahead and fight Blaine now. Or at least try to. Because I don't remember the layout of his gym. So I don't know if he has gym trainers in this game. I think he does. Because the island hasn't been destroyed yet. Which is actually sad, I don't like that. In Gen 2, when you come to Cinnabar Island and it's destroyed. And we'll roll with Sandslash, that should be fine. There we go. The hot-headed Blaine is a fire Pokemon pro. Douse his spirits with water. You'd better take some burn heals too. Yes, of course. Classic. Let's save our game. So we're approaching 38 hours. Which I know a lot of that has been done off-stream, but it doesn't feel like I've spent 38 hours playing this game. Alright, so it looks like we do need to fight these trainers. I'm doing fine in ZA at the start. Well, that's good to hear there, Nick. Very good stuff. I guess it looks like in this gym I do have to fight these trainers. Which I love this class of trainers. I completely forgot about this burglar class. It's great. Oh, Vulpix, lovely. As I'm trying to be somewhat cautious with my PP usage here for both Dig and Rock Slide. But I should have been aggressive, because I know this confusion's going to be annoying. Okay. See, you've got to acknowledge it, and then it just doesn't happen. So, yeah, that works out. Very good stuff there. Ooh, Ninetales. Oh, I'd love to use Sandslash against it. But I shouldn't, because it's confused, and that'll just be problematic. So let's go with Banana. And that's right, that's because of the revive rule that you have there. So yeah, that worked out pretty nicely then for you. Ooh, more confused race spam. It's like I'm battling myself here. Alright, we'll just go with Dragon Rage for now. Although I wouldn't use Quick Attack on Ninetales. It's not the best idea. Oh, tons of experience though. Hell yeah. I surrender! Oh, that's not that. So that's another person who says that. Awesome. Because again, that reminds me of the SpongeBob thing. Alright, do we have to fight both these guys? I'm assuming we do. So we'll start with this guy. Oh, he has lots of Pokemon. Ponyta, very nice. Like I said, I like Ponyta's sprite in this game. Looks really cool. I think I just love the sprites of the Pokemon in general in this generation. Alright. Oh, it's Avery. Super nerd Avery, oh my gosh. Yeah, let's swap out. Well, actually, we don't have to swap out. What am I saying? Alright, let's go with Rock Slide now. Oh, beautiful. God, I love Sandslash. Such a great mon. And Vulpix. And then Growlithe, which I think I'll use Dig on, just so we get Stab. So the Intimidate shouldn't matter, but I guess we'll see. So I know that'll be a problem when Blaine's Arcanine comes out. Because that thing is going to have Intimidate. So we'll figure something out when that happens, but in the meantime, there goes Avery. Oh, you only had to fight the second guy. Cool. And oh yeah, I can imagine Charizard being a pain. Especially if it's not being obedient. That could get super annoying after a while. So I kind of had a same type of situation when I played through Sword and Shield. Or no, not Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet. Where I participated in a raid battle where I caught like a level 35, I think it was Beldum. And I couldn't actually use it. Or maybe it was Bagon. I think it might have been that. But either way, I couldn't use it right away, because I caught it at a higher level than whatever badge I had at the time. And so it was super annoying to use. And I'm gonna be honest, I've really enjoyed fighting these gym trainers. Because I love fire types. But we've also been taking them out pretty easily up to this point. As Rapidash gets off its agility. So you know, because I'd like to heal up before fighting Blaine, just to get my PP restored. But it's like there's that one gym trainer that I passed by, and it's like I kind of want to go back and fight them. If you have Dragonair, for example, it's a good way to train up. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, just lots of different things. Yeah, this is a great place to do it. Alright, let's pop off the Rock Slide. Oh, which, if you're still here, Gaz... Oh god, that came out weird. If you're still here, Gaz... Sounded like a voice box or something, oh my gosh. I was curious what you're currently shiny hunting, if you're hunting anything. And then let's just swap to banana now. Because that burn's going to be annoying. See, that's what Blaine means by having a burn heal. But I think when I stepped away, I think most people probably left. So, which is fine. But I'll ask him in a VC later then. So yeah, oh my gosh, it's already 1. Yeah, this will definitely be the last thing I do. There's still another trainer, oh my gosh. Alright, let's swap out banana. Or swap into banana. I love what that guy said, fire is weak to H2O. Very nice. Very super nerd-esque. Except I'm sure he was very matter-of-fact about it, like... Well, no, I don't want to do impressions or anything. But yeah. Alright, that takes care of that. And then another Vulpix. Cool. No, well... It's like, oh, yep. Fire types were only weak to H2O. You know, it would have been like a Garian type of thing. There, so there's Blaine, that sick freak. And so, as always, we'll heal up, and then we'll come back and fight Blaine. And then that'll be the end of the stream for today. So I've been going for about 3.5 hours already, which does not feel like it at all. I know there was that one hiccup, though, with the, with nature calling, we'll say. And hey, Super Nerd Eric. Oh, man. There I am. Oh, interesting. They have 2 Erics in this game, because there was a hiker named Eric. But that hiker's name was spelled with a C like mine. And you know, there's something that was like very annoying happening at work too, where this one other person that I'm teaching with, you know, it's virtual training, it's not done in person. And so we're constantly seeing each other's names on Teams, right? And she'll constantly misspell my name. She'll put CK instead of just a C. And it's like, my name is right there. Like, how are you messing this up so often? Like, the first time, we let it slide. But it's like the second time, I'm like, okay. Third time it happens, I was like, well, you know, I should jump in there and I should mention, my name is spelled with just a C, not a CK. It's very strange behavior. But it wasn't done maliciously or anything, I just think that's just how they are. Maybe. And overlooking those types of details. But anyway, level 45, we're trying to learn Rain Dance now, here on Banana. Rain Dance is awesome. I'd love to put Rain Dance on Magneton, and also Thunder. But Rain Dance on Banana. This is actually interesting, for a variety of reasons. I really don't need Dragon Rage at this point. Where I think I'm going to lead with Gyarados into Blaine and use Rain Dance. So that makes his fire-type attacks much weaker. And really the only thing he has to lean on, because I know that Arcanine is a threat, is Extreme Speed with Arcanine. Because his fire-type moves wouldn't do anything. So, yeah, Gyarados coming in clutch once again. As your Ralts got one-tapped by Hawlucha. Hawlucha one-tapped Curly, and then one-tapped Ralts. Interesting. Pretty exciting stuff happening then. Lots of Hawlucha action. But alright, let's hop into this. Is Banana up there? Yeah, perfect. Plus, Arcanine is going to be a higher level than us, because I think it's 48. Could be 49. But I guess we'll see, obviously, what ends up happening. But alright, let's save our game. Save scum as always. And let's see what Blaine has in store for us.
I am Blaine, the red-hot leader.
Oh, okay, I won't read it like that. I love that line. You better have Burn Hill. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was incredible. Fantastic stuff there by Gyarados.
I've burned down to nothing. Not even ashes remain.
Yes, we have definitely earned that Volcano badge. Banana the Gyarados has earned that Volcano badge. So it heightens the special stats of our Pokemon, because badge boosts are a thing in Gen 3. And then we get TM38, which is Fire Blast from Blaine, which is the ultimate fire technique, apparently. I don't know, I think Blast Burn might be the ultimate fire technique, but regardless, don't waste it on water Pokemon like how Blaine did with his Growlithe. Fantastic. And so, I mean, so I fucking hate when people put down Pokemon for certain stats, because Gyarados has 66 special attack right now. And I think its base special attack stat is 60. And people will be like, no, it's impossible to use Pokemon with low base stat totals or whatever. And it's like, really none of the other stats factored in at all, except speed for going first. But it has a low special attack stat. And with a little help from Surf and Rain Dance, we were still able to utilize a Pokemon like this in probably its weakest way of using it, you know? So I just despise seeing those types of comments, like on TikToks and stuff, of people wanting recommendations for their team, or like on Reddit too. And they'll be like, oh, well, this Pokemon, its special attack stats kind of low. It's like, no, just, you know, you got to use it situationally, you know? It's like, damn it, man. It just fires me up. But anyway, fantastic stuff there by Gyarados. Absolutely phenomenal. And I'd say that'll pretty much wrap up the stream. What a hell of a way to wrap up the stream there. I think, anyway. So, off-screen... Well, I know. but it's more so just people's general ideas about things, where people will try to comment on things. It's really just people online in general providing information, where they don't always provide the most accurate information. And it's a representation of people's general opinions. And I really disagree with a lot of people about things like single-player mechanics. But anyway, here is Bill, who will tell us about the Sevi Island stuff, which is optional. You don't have to go to the Sevi Islands. I will say no for now. But it hasn't arrived yet anyway. Be waiting at the Pokemon Center over there. Yeah, so maybe next stream we can do that, because I actually forgot about that. But he said he's waiting at the Pokemon Center. Wait, what? Oh, he's in the okay. Yeah, he's right there. That's where Bill is. So I think, yeah, during the next stream I'll end up doing the Sevi Island stuff, because I think, honestly, I've never done the Sevi Island stuff before. This would be my first time doing it after all these years. It's like I know about it because I've seen other people play it and do it, but I've never bothered doing it myself since it's just optional. At least from what I remember. I don't remember ever having to do it. But yeah, I'm going to save my game here. And I think that'll be the plan of action. I don't know if I'll take time later today to battle those trainers and stuff that we passed over. So we could do that. Like, oh, or I should say I could do that, but I don't know. I might do that, actually. But anyway, yeah, during the next stream we'll probably begin the Sevi Islands stuff and do the things you can do on 1 through 3 islands. Because I think 4 through 7 are held off for the post-game. Or maybe it's 4 through 8. But anyway, though, we'll also have Giovanni to think about in the next stream as well. And also catching the legendary birds, so lots of things to do. Anyway, we're done here for this stream, though. And I'd like to thank you all for watching. Of course, those of you on the TikTok side. It was very nice to hear about your Nuzlocke adventures, Nick. So thank you for sticking around and sharing all that. And then, of course, on the YouTube side. And those of you who stuck around and engaged in the chat, it was very nice. Just all around, just very nice stream, very cozy stream, good vibes. So thank you all for watching. And until my next stream, I will see you next time.